assuming... Asura has defeated another one of the 7 deities, and is one step closer to getting his Wawengi Umwata. The next to appear is his old master, August, whatever. He speaks of days long gone as Asura licks his wounds from his battle with Calro, but respite does not last long. Episode 10.
Handle a fall from the heavens.
Words of wisdom.
You lack training. Marcus.
Why don't I have trousers on?
Relax, son. Enjoy every moment. You fight, then eat good food. You fight, then drink fine wine. You fight, then sleep with beautiful women. Hell, fight with beautiful women. That is what it means to live.
I am not like you.
So you think.
Do we have to fight them? Is it his literal dad? They do have the same hair. Boobs. Can he defeat his most powerful? I suppose he is fighting in his own way. Can we defeat his most powerful foe yet? You get out of here, you. I guess we'll take a drink. Were they trying to make their own God of War then? We do a splash? Very impressed with our chug. What happens if I stand up? Because my red bar's not full. Oh, I see. Yes. I didn't consider that he still wasn't wearing clothes. I thought I'd be able to walk around. I guess we continue chugging. Like a fish. Oh, wobbly. Splash. So yeah, this is I dub this officially, presumably the worst moment for anyone to enter the room while playing this game. Drink just a little bit. And it's time to burst. Right. That's fair enough.
The world has become a boring place. That Deus claims he'll bring salvation to Gaia. He has this grand plan for it all. He actually thinks he's going to save the world. The Great Rebirth. Ridiculous! They're all too dependent on mantra. That is why Wisen and Calro were so weak. The battles I fight for them are disappointing. They are unsatisfying. Things were different before. Yes, we used to fight side by side. Those were the days.
Yes. Hello, Uchi. Asura is Raph. Asura is Raph. I was just saying, this is theoretically the worst time in this game for somebody to suddenly appear. Was that a flashback or did that... Okay, the most we've ever been able to run is about 10 feet, so... It's the Gorma Charger! His impurity level's only 87. Oh, he's dead. Run along now. Fuck that wall in particular. It knows what it did. You might be able to hear my fan. He's got a fan as well though. But we already fought a tortoise. Turtle. Ah, it's not an elephant at least. I saw one of those TikTok videos on the Reddit of a guy doing like chiropractic stuff to a giraffe in a zoo, and obviously chiropractic, that, you know, it's nonsense. But the good news is it's a fucking giraffe, and like you're not gonna like break a giraffe. You're not gonna be able to hurt a giraffe's neck. It's like the strongest part of a giraffe, and it probably just appreciated the hugs. But like, I'm reminded of it every time he twists the neck. Is there a second turn? Oh no, there's a rhino in here. Yeah, it's that noise, the crunch. I mean, giraffes fucking fight each other with their necks. So like, yeah, a human is not going to be able to do anything to their muscles with their raw strength. I mean, obviously he's not a human, he's a demigod. But it's different. So long, Gabe Bowser! They do like, they waggle their necks. It looks funny as fuck. Stupid long horses. It's a big fish.
Leave this to your master, Asura. I have not yet had my fill.
You never taught me how to stop my fists.
In that case, you get there first. Now then. Let's settle this.
To be continued. See? Because I didn't kill that rhino, wasn't it? I started it because it was on the Game Pass, but I didn't get past the first couple of hours. I beat the first boss, the circus thing, though I was a bit rubbish at it. But yeah, I always meant to continue and just got distracted. I'm of course playing this as a part of my Thursday, Friday Frights and Fights adventure. This is my 2012 game, which should appear here, but I've been too lazy to change the graphic. But I shall. And once we complete this game, we'll be playing that mysterious game next. But, you know, I don't even think we're halfway through this yet. Actually, I do think we're halfway through this because we're completion rate 51%. Yes. From what I played of it, it was good. That boss, I struggled a bit with the first boss because it's aggressively, you must be good at the counter system, whereas say an Elden Ring and a Dark Souls is not as hard, and I know it's somewhat obnoxious to say, But believe me, somebody who's not especially good at computer games, Dark Souls is not as hard as people say that. It just requires patience. I think Dark Souls 3 was a good example of. I went into Dark Souls 3 and played as a wretched or whatever the equivalent is, and that first boss can be beaten with the introductory boss, where they you just dodge roll, and that's the trick to fighting that boss. For Lies of P, well, yeah, I suppose we were talking about Lies of P. I mean, I think DLC is where you'd have the super fucking hard difficulties. But yeah, I do. I also, I hate to say it, but like, I think they can afford to have. I know Elden Ring and all that, they have difficulty because you can just level up and stuff. Especially Elden Ring, where you have the ghosts and things. But like, I don't think just having a thing that makes it easier for some people is the worst thing in the world. Like, I know the argument is, oh, well, there's cut 2, like, there's like the vision of the game, and I get that, but I don't know. Some people are very good. Some people just aren't quite good enough to do a thing, and if it's a very difficult game, if it doesn't have, let's say, an Elden Ring style, Dark Souls style, I could just over level this and it'll be fine, then I could see why an actual difficulty level, or at least some sort of meter that just says they have a little bit less health. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, perfect. Here's the banner. Although I will say, I play everything on normal, and what I do is, instead of ever turning it down, I just get angry and angry. like Asura, but much less competent. And I spend an hour doing something that would take most people 20 minutes, but I don't give up. And I'm like, I probably would have just had more fun if I just turned it down for the boss I was struggling on. It does depend on the game, though. That's fair enough. Because, like, the whole point of being like, oh, I did the game, all you have to do is, yeah, I played it on normal. And yeah, you do the Celeste thing where you not just loads of games do, you go like, hey, we intend for this game to be played like this, but if you want to play it a little bit easier, that's totally fine, and you will hypothetically lose. There we go. You will I get there's an experience there, banging your head against the wall and then finally getting past it, and it being like this massive catharsis. And that's the appeal of a Dark Souls game. And I get that a difficulty level potentially would ruin that, but I feel like there are some situations where somebody's never going to beat a certain boss, Yeah, you see, when I played Elden Ring, I just summoned every time. But I as like the Joseph Anderson review where he fucking hated that you kind of had to. I know people have since crazy people. There were people who just can solo everything regardless. So it's been proven that you can, but like it's slightly unreasonable to solo everything in Elden Ring. It was clearly designed with a distracting third element in time. But what was it? Bloodborne? I think Bloodborne, I played and summoned players, and like half the bosses, like I needed that extra person, and the other half, like I'd only summon if I was stuck, right? Like because I always try by myself before summoning. But like there's the occasional boss in Bloodborne where I go like, oh damn it, I really wish I didn't summon. I wish I knew that it was just a little bit harder to overcome. Because sometimes a second person comes in and you trash a boss and you go like, well, I've lost that experience now. I'm looking forward to playing Elden Ring DLC. I was replaying it so I can have my new build, and I got a bit distracted. I got bored playing the entire game again. Big game. And I was following the guide the second time around so I could just have a really efficient build. Christ. Though you're playing without, like, you're playing, it sounds like you're playing without Spirit Ash summon, so somewhere in Shinto. You say Lord August has gone off to find the fallen one. Traitor was Lord August's pupil, was he not? Do you think Lord August is sympathising with the fallen one? Sympathise? It's ridiculous. Lord August is the most merciless of the seven. I believe he's gone to finish the traitor off. Because I will say, yeah, I beat Millennia the first time in under an hour, but I only did it because, one, I had the Blasphemous Blade, and in my defense, I wasn't going for, like, overpowered weapons. I wasn't looking online the first time I played. You just gravitate towards weapons that work well. I was using the Ice Stomp until they fucking nerfed it. And again, I didn't know it had a reputation, but, like, I did love that the Ice Stomp, when I fought the fat boss, tall boss, you know what I mean, the ones that everyone hates, that took me about 20 seconds with the Ice Frost Stomp move, so I didn't even know they had a reputation. That Frost Stomp definitely did need to be nerfed. When I did Millennia, yeah, it was just like, because it stunned everything for so long. You always had time to ramp up the stamp, and it's just massive. It was just like, that was, yeah, I agree. Like, I shouldn't be killing bosses at under a minute, let alone ones that had a reputation for being very difficult. But Millennia, I'd managed to summon somebody else with this Blasphemous Blade, so we were both going buff, buff, buff. Like, we synchronized, and yeah, it was a piece of piss. And then it's like, oh, well, did I really have that experience? And the answer is yes, I did. Because I tried, because I failed for an hour, it was fine, I didn't mind. But it was a cheeky ass win. Where did Lord August go? Kanazuki Spring. Lord August goes there to bathe before battle. It's Lord August. Surely the fallen one is doomed this time. Every time I die, I come back 500 years later. Wouldn't be so sure Lord Wyzen and Lord Calro were defeated. Who's to say that Lord August will fare any better? Obviously, never seen Lord August in battle. You would not say such things if you had. I know, because I was the soldier thousands of years ago during the War of Creation. I mean, I was dead for 12,000 years. 1,000's not that long. No one could defeat Lord August. Very well, maybe stronger than Lord Deus. Enough of your babble, move it. Yes, sir. We are over halfway there because 5. We've only got like 9 more episodes left. I sense this is the end of the chapter, though I thought that last time. And then it turned out there was a secret and 6th episode. But, I don't know, it's called Final Lesson. It feels like the end of the chapter to me. Asura and August's duel to the death begins. Their battle reaches the limits of possibility. It breaks into the heavens. The intensity increases with each crushing blow. Who will be the victor, student or master? The outcome is unknown, even to the gods.